When is this fight going to happen? Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall.
It can see Jon's point of view. I get it.
Yep.
I get it. It's just about the title for me.
Yep.
I just want the title. That's it.
Yep.
Does nothing else really matters. So, yeah, I get it completely. Get his point of view. Get what everybody's saying. Completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to prove I'm the best. That's all.
Shut your mouth and do as you're told. That's Conor McGregor's line. That's not your line.
Shut your mouth and do as you're told.
Jon Jones says you've had my balls in your mouth since you won your imaginary championship. Wow, what? I like that line. Tom almost effectively renamed the interim championship the active championship. I believe Tom to be the active champion. Jon just renamed it. He renamed it the imaginary championship.
The inactivity just as like a casual UFC, to any casual UFC fan, it's just annoying at this point. Like, just fight or don't. It's fine. Like, you have your legacy behind you. One of the best fighters ever. The GOAT, or arguably the GOAT, people say. Like, why hold up a young up-and-comer? They should be trying to build this guy up. Tom is a star. He's going to be around for a while. Unless he gets seriously injured or something, of course. But I just don't get it.
This is the only sport in the world you can have somebody hold your career back.
Yep. I've been almost a year inactive with no prospects of anything. Just be ready, and we'll just let you know.
I think there should be some type of like rule where, like, if you've been inactive this long and you hold a title, because fighters get injured, like that's part of any sport. But like if you have a title and you've been inactive for 6 months, 8 months, yeah, they'll give you a title shot when you come back, but I don't think you should hold up an entire division for that long. Like, that's a long time. And for Jones, it's been like a year and some in some cases.
Yeah.
And that's kind of difficult, like, mentally to...
Oh, yeah.
This is the fight against Jon Jones. Like, not... The fight is another thing.
Yeah.
This is the tricky bit where I really have to stay switched on, stay motivated, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying. It's tough. As you said a minute ago, no one really knows what's going on behind the scenes apart from me.
Who wants to sit around and wait, especially when you know time's against you? Like, you have like 3 to 5 like very good years, the way it seems anyway, in the UFC. 3 to 5 where you're like prime. You don't want to be sitting around waiting for somebody who's just kind of either doesn't want to fight or does, or just, I don't know. It would be very annoying for sure.
100 days without getting his shot at unification. But here's where it gets spicy. Jon Jones saw these comments and decided to respond as possible. In an Instagram comment that has since gone viral, Bones dropped this absolute bombshell. Shut your mouth and do as you're told. And he added a laughing emoji, just to twist the knife.
Look, Jon Jones is just trying to be a troll, and that's fine. Like, that's funny. He is hilarious. Like, he knows what is gonna piss people off, especially his opponent. Like, yeah, do it. Many fighters do that. But in this case, like, it's been a long time.
A little deeper. This isn't just trash talk, folks. This is a clear power play from Jones, essentially telling the interim champion to sit down and wait his turn indefinitely.
Well, the interim championship shouldn't have been there in the first place. The only reason why there was an interim championship fight was because I got hurt and they needed to keep the importance of that Madison Square Garden event. But Sergey and Aspinall shouldn't have been fighting for an interim title.
That's no. That's literally what an interim title is for. It's to guarantee that the person who wins this title, or the interim title, gets the next shot no matter what. Like, that's what that title's for. And 100% Tom should have that title because he won.
in the first place. They should have just been a replacement fight. I think making it an interim fight was premature. And now you have a bunch of confused people. When you have a dominant champion that's been around as long as I have, there was no reason to put an interim championship.
You know, when I win, there's always an excuse. Well, oh, he really wasn't that well-rounded, and it's hard to compare to any other fighter because I don't think any other fighter in our sports history.
They do the same thing with anybody who wins. That's just how the MMA community is, though. Like when Paddy Pimblett beat Michael Chandler, he literally called it. He was like, "Oh, they're just gonna say that he's older and he's on a losing streak," and people didn't even give him the credit for it. So I understand what he's saying, but it's been a long time, John.
I had to deal with it. You know, I just beat Cyril Gain, and we can go back in a time machine and hear the way that people talked about Gain.
That's true.
You know, and then as soon as I beat him, he's like, "Oh, well, he wasn't that, or he's this," and like. So it's a very interesting place to be in, and it just is what it is.
People refuse to give people props.
I think fans are dreaming about Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. That's the fight I think they're dreaming about.
Yes.
I think that if Stipe wins the fight or Jon Jones wins the fight, the way that both of those guys are wired, I think they fight Aspinall. So we'll see.
This is unprecedented. When was the last time you saw fans organized to this level to strip a champion of their title? It shows just how frustrated the MMA community has become with this situation. But Jon Jones,
that's what I was saying earlier.
Like
It's just like I don't want to wait, or not me, I guess. Maybe it is me too. But like just waiting this long, and having like a young up and comer just wait and wait when time is against him. Like, time isn't against Jon anymore. Like, he's probably going to retire in his next fight if he fights or whatever. Like, he already has his whole legacy. Fantastic legacy, whatever. Tom is trying to make it for himself.
In fact, he appears to be enjoying every minute of it. Just this week, Jones was caught trolling Tom Aspinall fans on social media. When one fan commented calling him out for wasting Tom's prime, Jones simply replied, "Cry more." Meanwhile, while fans are demanding action and Aspinall is waiting for answers, where is Jon Jones? He's vacationing in Thailand, living his best life, and posting about it on social media. Jones even suggested on X that it could be a while before he returns to the octagon, saying he's had many breaks throughout his career and is genuinely enjoying life.
Yeah, which he should. But like, there's a... Dude, what the f***? Let me see that shit.
This has led many analysts to question whether Jones is intentionally stirring the pot. As MMA reporter Jed Meshew noted, his charisma and unpredictability have always kept fans engaged, but we need concrete plans, not just assurances. The question everyone's asking is this genuine intention to fight? Or is Jones just trolling to keep his name relevant? Let's talk about the bigger picture here, because this situation is creating...
I honestly think Jones is going to come back one more time. I don't think it's just to stay relevant. Like, no. I don't think it's just to stay relevant. Like, why would you do that? You can do that afterwards. Just say, hey, I had a great career. I'm hanging it up. Boom. Like, people are going to respect him no matter what. Obviously, you're going to get people who are going to hate. That happens all the time. People did that with Khabib. They say, oh, he retired too early. Which, in hindsight, you could make a case for that. But he retired when he felt when he wanted to. He kept his word. It is what it is.
And with Jones's recent comments and behavior, many are questioning whether he has any intention of fighting Aspinall at all.
He might just be trolling, and that's okay. They might already have something set, and he's just trolling.
Aspinall's perspective, this has to be incredibly frustrating.
Or maybe they don't because he's clearly upset. But I mean, like, he's probably talking with Dana, like, yeah, just da-da-da this month, whatever. He's just doing that to stir up everybody, I think.
Here's a fighter who's 32 years old, still in his prime for a heavyweight, who has earned his shot through legitimate competition. Aspinall has been diplomatic about the situation, even showing understanding for Jones's position. He recently said, "I can see Jon's point of view."
My final take is I do think that this fight is going to happen. I think it's going to be late 2025 because there isn't a date yet. I'm thinking like November or even December. Like, I don't think it's going to happen before that. I'd be surprised if it does. And I do want to see the fight. It'd be one of the best fights, heavyweight fights of all time. Easily. And it'd be a close one. It'd be crazy to see Jones go against a young up-and-comer.